Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This message is going to be for Gemini. How are you doing, Gemini? Gemini energy in the house, Gemini, Gemini. That's the first energy that I heard as I contemplated actually doing Capricorn or Cancer. Gemini jumped up. So Geminis recognize what could be happening for you in this here period, also pertaining to Neptune going direct. Neptune went into retrograde in June, therefore, the veil was thinner. You began to see some things. You may have saw them for what they were, or you could be looking at them and still not understanding because your spiritual discernment may be in a place where you need to sharpen it. Gemini is connected to the twins, so there's a dual energy there. Whichever energy you've used in the last 6 months or 5 months is significant to what type of harvest and understanding of yourself you're going to come up with. So we find that we are the creators of our own world. By the way, I have a show on Roku, and it's called Kim Warner's Universe, Kim's Universe. And so I'll be adding more of that information. But here is your card, Edify, and it says passion. So there is passion in your life. There's a passion in you for change. And I see that Saturn may have taken you through some things, Gemini, or put you in class for the last past 3 to 4 years, teaching you how to actually present yourself as a king of wands. The king of wands is generally someone who sits on his throne, confident. And this king is sitting in a right position. So you've been um, groomed by Saturn. Your fears have been a part of your walk, and you've either overcome your fears or you're still working on them. But this says to me that your king and your wands are what you depend on. Now, when I say depend on, that means that there are some areas that you've made accomplishments in. As a Gemini, you may be going over how to recreate yourself because you may have went through a season where you um, had seeming losses. And what that means, not just in finances, but also in other areas of your life. Some may be going through health challenges. So the King of Wands is here saying that you're a king or you're a female. This is not gender specific. It's just that you're sitting on your throne with your wand. And your wand is where you want to begin to speak those things as though they are. Whatever you're looking for, you want to begin to speak those things into existence because a king manages his throne and he also, she manages the kingdom. So there is a superior energy here that you want to begin to walk in and use. I do hear liberation for those Geminis that have been doing spiritual self development. So here's your second card, Seven of Wands. Whatever conflicts that have been going on, the wands are about air energy. You might have been in conflict with yourself mentally or others. So, what you have here is the wand of resilience. Sometimes that wand will be stubborn, it will want to rely on things from the past. I would say begin to look at the future, today and tomorrow, no more of the past unless you're learning from the past and you're taking the old baggage and putting it where it belongs and taking the new information that you can create new with you. Okay? Let go of the old baggage. Seven of Wands with the King of Wands, one wand. What I see here is an eight coming up, and that means that you're recovering from situations professionally, mentally, physically, or spiritually. If you've been sick or if you're having family challenges, Gemini is the third house on the natal chart, and that means that you could have had community challenges or you work in the community. You could be looking at expanding in your community. Gemini is also about communication. Your wands could get you in trouble if you do not speak and think before you speak. Gemini is a platform speaker. You could be called to higher levels. This I hear someone a law student, or someone that's going into law. However, this is a public energy. It means that publicists are born out of it, publishers. All right. So if you're looking for your purpose, just look at and listen to what I'm saying, because purpose is coming out. Travelers are birthed through Gemini's energy. Travelers, short distance travelers. Someone could be traveling for a profession, you know. So here's your next card. God gives strength. Okay. The Sword of Swords. Okay, so whatever you've been going through or whatever you're dealing with, there's a recuperation. And so you're taking it slow, I would say, because this here resilience and even if it's a stubbornness not to change, this here is coming up because there's some recovery that needs to take place in your life. That does not mean that you're not coming out or you're not doing anything. It's simply that your focus is going to change and turn to the area that you need recuperation in mind, body, and spirit, and recovery in. And that's what's going to be your focus, and bring a balance to work and spirituality. Bring a balance to your life and bring some enjoyment into your life. Okay? Blessings and nothing but good coming in, because the King of Wands is passionate. So it's passionate about what it does. And passion is where we get the blessing. Whatever we're passionate about is where we prosper. All right? You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, day, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye. Gemini.